The retrospective meeting is the final step in a sprint after the sprint review. The sprint review outcome is one of the main inputs to the retrospective meeting. This input sets the context for the meeting, what was done and accepted by the product owner, which tasks were not completed or were rejected. Together with thoughts from the Scrum Master, the development team and the inputs from the Scrum guidance body regarding process changes, the development team has all the input required to identify good ideas for continuous improvement. First, send out the meeting notes on the same day. One of the key deliverables of a retrospective meeting are the meeting notes. Good meeting notes cover all topics discussed at the meeting, both what went well and what needs improvement. Sending out the meeting notes on the same day keeps the sense of urgency and clearly communicates that the Scrum Master values the process and input from the whole team. Second, all agreed changes and action items are assigned to someone with a clear deadline. The retrospective meeting should focus on changes that are possible to implement and yield results quickly. Make sure that all action items agreed in the meeting are assigned to someone and have a deadline. Third, note down lessons learned. It is crucial to note down all lessons learned during the sprint. Both the technical team and the business side needs to write down their key learnings from the sprint. What discoveries did the developers make, and what did the business side learn when working together with internal and external stakeholders? Fourth, note down achieved goals in the sprint log. Sprint logs are a great way to communicate and celebrate achievements, and as time passes, also visualize progress to the team itself. Depending on the organization, the sprint log details what was completed and delivered, and is either generated after the delivery meeting or together with the retrospective meeting notes. In the sprint log, don't focus on each small individual task, but rather the bigger sprint goals achieved. Fifth, add bigger non-functional activities to the backlog. Don't assume that things just get done on the side. For any bigger than a quick email, add a task to the product backlog. Don't forget that a non-functional task agreed at the retrospective must adhere to the same story requirements as any other story in the backlog. For such a task to be completed successfully, it needs to have a good description and clear acceptance criteria. Sixth, document changes to the process in the Scrum guidance body. If you agreed to any changes to the overall Scrum process with the team, make sure these get documented. Either document the updated process in your process documentation or communicate them to the company's Scrum guidance body if there are many different Scrum teams working in the same enterprise. Seventh, do not forget to schedule the next meeting. For continuous improvement, the retrospectives should be a regular, recurring meeting in everyone's calendar. 8. Do a retrospective on the retrospective. Every now and then, do a retrospective on the retrospective. Did everyone in your team get a chance to speak up? Was the discussion dominated by a few people only? Was the team open to discussing tough issues? Did ideas get turned into tasks? Did the tasks get done? In case you find that your retrospective needs improvement, follow this same list through the action points.